Now coming in, the Goa Police has initiated a process to get the blue corner notice against the Luthra brothers. Another co-owner has been identified in the investigation, and their possible contacts and business connections are also being very closely examined. A blue corner notice or a blue notice from Interpol is an alert to gather information about a person of interest, helping the police officials locate or identify individuals and their identities and learn about the criminal activities. So against the owners of the Goa pub, a blue corner notice will be issued. The process has been initiated already. They are said to have escaped after the tragedy to Phuket. So now a blue corner notice is going to help the officials trace down the Luthra brothers. Senior news editor Bhavtosh Singh joins us on the broadcast with the details. And Bhavtosh, the owners of the Goa pub are said to have fled the country after the fire tragedy. How is this blue corner notice going to help in the investigations?
Well, what will happen next, Pratibha, is that Goa Police will get in touch with CBI, which is the nodal agency of Interpol in the country. And CBI will then ask Interpol to issue a blue corner notice. Now, what happens once a blue corner notice is issued, that it's unlike the red corner notice where an individual is immediately detained pending his extradition or deportation. Blue corner notice will only give you the exact location. The Thailand National Police, which is the designated Interpol unit of Thailand, will ask all the hotels as well as other places, including the resorts, to identify the Luthra brothers and immediately inform the Thailand National Police and its branches, including the Phuket Police, because the last location, which is based on the Bureau of Immigration details and documents, is that they went to Phuket. Whether from Phuket they went to some other places, whether they fled from Phuket is something that investigators will know, obviously, which Thailand authorities would know. But as of now, what the Mumbai police in the Bombay airport has told them is that they took the first flight, or the Delhi International Airport has said is that they took the flight out from Delhi to Phuket.
Okay, all right. Do stay with us. We have more breaking updates now coming in. The details on how the Luthra brothers tried to con the system. Now, according to the police, they boarded a 5:25 a.m. flight out of Delhi, which means it was the same moment the fire incident took place. So, on one hand, while their staff members were struggling for life and as a fire incident was taking place in Goa, as the tragedy was unfolding, the owners of that very club were trying to flee from there. So, Bhavtosh, this speaks volumes about how they had planned it all. And, on one hand, while the fire was taking place, instead of working to save their staff members or to find out more details or cooperate with the investigations in the same, the owners of this pub were trying to flee the country.
Yes, Pratibha, in fact, in the most apathetic manner, this was happened. And one can say even with a lot of planning, this happened. If they had even applied for bail staying in the country, it could have been a legal process that they were following. And anyone is allowed to follow a legal process. But here what you have seen is that the accused in this case, in fact, decided to flee from the country. They boarded the first flight out of India and they went to Phuket. Obviously, they are into a business of owning restaurant. So it could be possible that their friends are there in Phuket, and whether they are still in Phuket or whether from Phuket they went somewhere else would be known in few hours, because Thailand authorities will be informing the CBI, and from CBI this information will come to the Goa Police. But what is most important and what is most shocking is the fact that within 2 hours of the fire incident, most of the accused, the brothers in this case, fled from India. They boarded a flight, an Indigo flight from Delhi International Airport. And this information was shared by the Bureau of Immigration authorities. They knew that Goa Police will be coming to their residence and will be arresting them. Instead of cooperating with them, instead of even applying for legal remedies, applying for bail, they decided to flee the country. But Goa Police has made it very clear that they will be getting in touch with the CBI, which is the nodal agency of Interpol. And CBI will obviously be getting in touch with the counterparts in Thailand. And hopefully, I think the two brothers in this case will be, in fact, deported from Phuket or from Thailand if they are still there.
Okay, all right, Bhavtosh, thank you for joining us with those details. So 25 of their staff members had lost their lives. The fire tragedy was unfolding. The Luthra brothers had in fact posted on social media expressing profound grief, but at the same time, they were boarding a flight and fleeing out of India. Bhavtosh, thank you for joining us with those details.